that's it. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Enjoy this song. We do not have the right to the music. It's called GELE by Lagbaja. Hello, good morning. Just enjoy this music and invite your friends, okay? We are displaying our GELE today. Okay, we're going to forget and just dance throughout today. Wow, that was a nice start. Good morning, good morning. This is Wonderfully Made Woman Talk Show on WMTV. Wonderfully Made Woman Talk Show is on every Friday on Facebook Live at 11 a.m. and also to be repeated on our YouTube channel, Wonderfully Made Woman. This show aims to address issues relating to women and girls in a holistic context. Wonderfully Made Woman is a registered charity in England and Wales, helping women and girls build their confidence so they can thrive. Today, we'll be talking about my culture, my heritage, GELE, head wrap. As you can see, the beauty of a wonderfully made woman. So I encourage you to stay tuned. And before we start, I just want to talk quickly about Wonderfully Made Woman and the services that we provide. So Wonderfully Made Woman, like I said before, is a charity that helps women and girls with confidence building, and we also raise awareness on different topics: domestic abuse, confidence building, female genital mutilation, hate crime awareness, radical, cancer, anything that has to do with women, we raise awareness about it. And we also use social media to, become a voice for those who are voiceless, to discuss issues. So if you are a woman, you're welcome to the show. And like I always say, if you're a man, please do not go away, because every man is actually born of a woman. So if you're a man and you are born of a woman, you have a wife, you have a daughter, you've got sisters, you've ever spoken to a female before, then this show is certainly for you, because you never know when that your friend, your wife, your sister will need that information that we're going to give. So you stay tuned and also invite your friends. So our services are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. We've got drop-in session, coffee morning, every Wednesday. Dance, we use dance to reduce isolation. We use dance to reduce depression, and of course to build our confidence. So if you want to dance, you love to dance, do come for our sessions on Wednesday. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, we actually do one-to-one support for women who want to, who are going through issues and want it confidential. And we do home visits as well. Please do go on our website, www.wonderfullymadewoman.com. or our Facebook page and see the activities and services that are available for you. Today, we are just going to have a chat about this GELE thing. You know, what's the hype about it? Honestly, people have been putting on GELE since when? And all of a sudden, there's so much hype about it with Wonderfully Made Woman. Why? We're going to be telling you why. But before then, my name is Ehino, and I remain your host for today's show. And today I have two wonderfully made women with me. Oh my God, these women, you needed to see them on the day we launched this project. You know, I'll just leave them to first of all introduce themselves. I'm going to start with this woman. I'm sure you will know her by now, who comes with her cultural dance. So introduce yourself. Good morning, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. My name is Ideremere Eri, and I am from the Niger Delta. A lot of people call me ID, but I am more popular with the Niger Delta, dance troupe, the cultural dance which I display. I'm proud to be, an African in Nigeria. Happy to be here on this show, and I hope you enjoy, what we have to offer.
All right, thank you so much, ID. For the purpose of today's show, I'll call you ID.
Yeah, that's
fine.
That's
what you're probably known as.
Thank you.
And on my left, oh my God, she is wonderful. Please do introduce yourself to our guest.
Thank you very much, for being here, and I'm so happy to be here today. My name is ID Tope and I'm a support worker, I'm a cake designer, and I've got topic creations where I do my craft and everything. So it's really a pleasure to be here.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. So Wonderfully Made Woman, we do different projects in the community. We also have faith projects, and for the past 7 years we never actually did any heritage project, because somehow we didn't just know how to put it in. But this is a project that we've wanted to do maybe 4 years ago, and we couldn't get any support to do the project. But luckily we got support from the National Heritage Lottery Fund. Thank you so much. And of course support from the Manchester BME Network, who actually gave us that confidence, to do a project on Nigerian heritage. So my culture, my heritage, GELE, the beauty of a Wonderfully Made Woman, is a heritage project where we aim to showcase Nigerian heritage, why we put on GELE, why is GELE unique, the beauty of GELE, and also to share, true storytelling, to tell our children that in diaspora why it is important for us to keep our culture, to preserve our culture. Sometimes, when I've been putting up my GELE, my daughter never saw any needs to put on, or why she would even want to put it on in future, even though it looks beautiful on me. But this project aims to educate the younger ones on the importance of our culture, and it's amazing how these young children got to know why we wear GELE, and they were so much involved in the Black History Month event. So today we just want to have a chat about what happened, on the 26th of October, where we actually launched the GELE project at Church Gallery in Adwick, and we had the Lord Mayor coming. We had Dr. Erima Bell, we had Asia, we had Amna from the Adwick Adwick Councillor. We had so many people, different organizations, actually coming, representatives from the Queen's Office. It was so beautiful to see that, even in the rain, people came out, and we wanted to honestly capture how a typical Nigerian party preparation will look like. And we did capture that, didn't we? How, Nigerians, we are so dramatic, and they actually showed that, during the event. So how did you see the event that day?
my God, it was wonderful. When you say we are dramatic, you can say that again. You need to see this GELE head wrap. Some were flying this way, some were, going that way. And honestly, the beauty about it was the rich culture that it represented. The beauty of these women, the confidence that they exhumed. It was amazing. And one of the best parts, was the children, wasn't it?
The children, yeah.
See those beautiful children coming out with their GELE wrap, they were so inspired. And then the catwalk again, you see some of them flinging, and that's what we are, isn't it, women?
Oh, thank you so much.
It was amazing.
Thank you, everyone that's joined in, to see that something we just started. Oh, we want to tell stories about GELE and how the children jumped in, the mothers, encouraged their children to be part of it. And, I saw my daughter try GELE for the first time. I was like, wow,
I know.
It was amazing. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, it was really, really nice. And one thing in particular for me was there was no African time that day. There's this culture of, black people, they always come late for events and everything. But everyone was right on time. And that was really a good thing because we all came on time. Everybody was happy. The atmosphere was so good, so joyous. I felt at home, going there because I was a speaker on that show that day. And before then, I was so tense. I'm like, honestly, what am I going to say? It was so funny that I was more tense than you.
How did you know?
Honestly,
How do you know you were more tense?
I'm like, okay, Aina has called me to come and talk. Lord Mayor is coming, the Queen's office. Who am I? I'm like, oh my God. So I had to rehearse, do research, and when I hit the nail on the point, when I got what I wanted to get, because I knew it was about, showing who we are, showing our heritage, be proud of who we are. So I wanted to really come with a message. I didn't just want to come and say, for weddings, for christening. I wanted to come with a lasting message. So I was really, really happy and grateful and honored to be on that show. Thank you.
I'm not sure if we're still live. Are we still live? All right. I just wanted to be sure that we are live. Yeah? Oh, but it's okay then. All right. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. When you're doing live, there was a day I did live show. Until we finished, we never knew we were not live. I'm always very conscious of that.
Yeah.
So if you are there and you can watch us, you can hear us properly, let us know. Thank you, Honorable. He said correct African babe. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting us. Thank you, everyone that has joined in. So, it was about showcasing. And how did you do that research? Because the truth is, I did a bit of research of how unique it is to wear GELE, what makes us beautiful, how an African, especially a Nigerian woman, outfit is not complete without the GELE. We all saw that day. But the research you did, I actually had a positive, feedback from what you did, that you went deep inside. How did you do that? And what were the challenges?
Thank you very much. Like I said, you were just nominated to say, Grammy Tope, and you just do it. And anything I'm about, I like to, go into go deep down because I want to leave a lasting memory with anybody that I speak with. So I was like, okay, GELE. I said I didn't really get anything. I was just about the party and everything. I was like, okay, GELE is part of the fashion industry in Nigeria. So I said, okay, let me take it from that angle of fashion. So knowing that GELE is part of the fashion industry gave me a broader angle to look at it from. So I really got a lot of facts from the fashion industry, and I think the highlight for me for that presentation was knowing that Fela said that sang that song, I know be African man and all, and why he sang that song in 1971. So when I got that far, I was like, yes, I've gotten what I wanted to
Fela sing the song
in 1971, and he sang it because then when Nigeria attained success, after colonization, so they'll not be wearing tie, skirt.
Yeah.
They'll not dish out the
culture part of it.
And we want to, and Nigerians, Africans, like when we want to copy something, we
overdo
everything, just copy and paste. We don't even tweak it a little.
Yeah.
So when I said okay, and you see, and that has gone through, all aspects of our lives as Africans now. We're not happy of our culture, of our heritage. We want to be like the white man. But the truth is, we can't be these people. So we need to be comfortable in our skin.
True.
We need to be happy as who we are and showcase to the world.
Yeah, it is, and that was the main reason why we did it, because what we don't want is for us to grow up, and our children just forget about this, and all we can have memory of is just maybe pictures and videos. And coming to the UK, and even those that are born here, we just kind of forget because the weather is cold. When I was in Nigeria, I used to always wear GELE because I stayed in Lagos for 10 years, and in that 10 years I'm sure I went to party every week. And the parties I used to go, we have like 2-3 parties. So there's green GELE, there's purple GELE, there's we just put it in the boat, finish from one party and change the GELE. That was my lifestyle. So for those of you who say, oh, you don't like party, I've done all that. I'm done, honestly. And we did that every week, during the week, weekend, after church. We were just all about that. Lagos is party. And when I came into the UK, once it was cold, we came in winter, and I said, no, I'm not going to wear native. So for me, it was just about wearing something that is warm, that keeps me warm. And gradually I saw that, and because I wasn't attending parties, I didn't see any need to have GELE. So all the GELEs that I have actually are from Ashoibi. And once I finish that party, I just leave it aside. And so for my daughter, she didn't really know why. And somebody said the same thing on that day. She said she used to think that, we just wore it maybe for religious purpose. She never knew why she would see African people with this big head wrap. She's an Asian lady. Okay. So when after the event, she said, you know what? That was the highlight of the event for her, because she got that answer to her question as to why do Africans wear this big thing on their head? Is it not heavy? What's the importance of it? So she got it. So for me, I'm happy that the children are learning to do it. And another thing was, Nigerians, we have so many tribes. To see women from different tribes. Even now, sitting here, you're from Niger Delta. I'm from Edo State. You are from what state?
I'm from Kogi State, Kaba.
Kogi State.
It's Yoruba.
And it's Yoruba. And all of us, that uniqueness is that GELE. And for you, Madam Cultural, Niger Delta woman, you cannot do that dance without GELE. It's not going to be complete.
It wouldn't even be as beautiful as one would want it to be, because my culture, my heritage, GELE. Is the beauty of a wonderfully made woman. When you put it, it's just like the white people going out without their shoes. They look funny.
Are you saying black people go out without shoes?
No, I'm just showing the importance of it. For us, it's so significant. I've heard that give speeches about one of the things I love about this crusade that she's sending is the confidence that it gives, and that's why I talked about the children. You can see the confidence once you put it. I as a Niger Delta woman, imagine me removing this. It's not complete. You don't get the true beauty of it. So once I put my GELE, fortunately I grew up back home in Africa, and like she's saying, I started learning from my mom. How we will start putting our mom's shoes, when they are not around. When my mom goes away, I'll go and take her head wrap. I'll start. I did this myself today, and I'll start tying. I did. So I'll start tying the GELE myself to see when you hear mom's footsteps coming, and then you run away. So you can see how our mothers instilled, the importance of this GELE in us. And so
yeah.
it's so important for us to also do the same with our children.
Yeah.
I go around dancing with my children, and one of the things a lot of women were telling me, how did you do it? You know, my children are so comfortable in the GELE, the dance in it, they are happy with it. You know, it's because I've told them, you know, your heritage is important. You're an African woman. Be proud of who you are. You know, be happy, you know, about where you come from. So for me as a Niger Delta woman, you know, I am so happy. I love it. I have my confidence back when I have my GELE on. You know, apart from that, it also means a lot to me because I'm showcasing my culture. I'm showcasing my heritage, where I come from. So when people like you know, are talking about cultural diversity and the importance, you know, I said I would not forget to talk about something in this show, which was highlight for me. And that's what everybody should take. You know, when the GELE was formally launched, I love that part where the mayor, you know, you know, had to put the GELE on. And what's that, you know, telling us? What's the significance? The significance for me, before I ask you, is the cultural diversity.
Yeah.
Say no matter where you come from, whether you're white, you're black, you're Caribbean, we are all one. So you should be proud of, you know, what you are. I think that's the significance of what he was telling us and the message he was saying. I believe you have an input in that.
Yes, and one of the reasons we did that, apart from sharing stories to our children and showcasing, is also to bring that promote that community cohesion.
Oneness.
And bring that oneness. Manchester is a diversity, and we love and respect one another's culture. So even the speakers were not Nigerians, all Nigerians, you know, and they were so excited. I think the councillor were it, and even the other lady, what's her name, Asia. From the Queen's office. She actually took it home. She didn't take it home.
That's good.
She took it home. She wore it home. She said she's not going to take this off. And we had to say, okay, take the GELE and let's go. Because, you know, the beauty of it, you know, and for me, when I saw the children especially,
that was amazing. Wasn't it?
It was beautiful.
And one thing for me was, you know, when
Dr.
Irima Bell came to speak, she was born here. Like I wasn't born here, and I raised here and everything. People like that, and she's over 50 years old. So they understand the plight. If you're born here, you're not still white, you're still black. Do you get what I mean? So you still need to know where you're from. Because at some point in your life, you get asked that question, where are you from? And you're gonna be ashamed, like you can't even say anything about your country, your home country. And if either you like it or not, they will say, oh, this person from African background, or how do they say it in the news? When they're going to refer to it to your like say the mayor of London. They'll say his dad is a bus driver or something like that. Originated from.
That's the word.
They are going to say where you come from. So it's very important for parents to really, you know, pass this culture on, pass this heritage on to your children, you know, in the way of speaking, the way of life, and everything is really, really very vital.
Amazing.
It is.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, Mommy Veronica, thank you so much. You're gonna come next,
Hello.
How did you put that on, Lucy? Who is Lucy?
Okay, it's me.
Nice guy on Kaba woman. You did the headwrap.
The headwrap.
That's part of what we're doing.
Now the thing is, I was saying that on a normal day I would not wear my lace because it's under my cupboard. You know, I would not wear my lace to just anyhow for a special occasion. So I'm like, okay, you can still bring your Africanness in anything you're wearing. You can see what I'm wearing today and put your Ankara. And now there's so many trendy styles on how to, you know, wear African fabric or anything. There are some like this now. They do kimono, Ankara styles, tops, trousers. So it's very, very, very trendy. We need to start showcasing it and wear it very, very proudly.
And it's amazing how sometimes we don't even appreciate what we have. And people outside, they admire and want to be like us. Imagine we actually wanted one. You remember when we went to the prison? The women's prison. We were actually at the women's prison. Thanks to Dr. Irima Bell, you know, it's good when somebody helps you to get that connection. You let the world know. So Dr. Irima Bell, I give this to you. And she comes And she said, you know, I'm doing a Black History Month, and since you're doing this GELE thing, I would like you to come and talk. Wow. And she also invited the Niger Delta. And when we're going, we thought, you know what, we need to put GELE on. So it was funny. So we got to the women's prison, and Mommy Veronica quickly tied my GELE, because I just thought, okay, I will talk about it. And she said, no, you have to tie. So the three of us, we tied it. And the truth is, immediately we entered the hall, you could see the attention was just on us. Because of what we were putting on our traditional wear with our GELE. And when I talked about it initially, they did their cultural dance, they were happy. Then we decided to do the GELE one. It was amazing how many women wanted to tie GELE.
The white women.
Prisoners, you know, they tied GELE.
So
we put smiles on their face.
They were happy.
They were taking pictures. Unfortunately, we couldn't post, but they promised that they would give us pictures of, you know, just for confidentiality. Okay. These women were tying GELE. We ran out of GELE.
That's so lovely.
Honestly, they were so much in love with the GELE. They were like, oh, I want to tie. And herself, Rima,
busy time.
They were
you need to see. And then the next person comes to sit down, and then there's another
there was
one.
a long queue. There was a long queue in the prison, and we were just there. But it was amazing how this. I think we had maybe just 3 Black people in a room of over 200 people, women that came to listen to us, and it's amazing how they were all on the queue to tie GELE. They were actually begging us to leave it for them. But we couldn't do maybe in the next project this time. We just have to But they took pictures. They took their pictures, and they said they were going to send it to them. They were happy with the dance. They were happy with the GELE exhibition. You know, so I was so happy. Just in case you are hearing about this GELE project for the first time, I'll encourage you to go on our YouTube channel, Wonderfully Made Woman, to see the video clips that we have for the Black History Month. And of course, very soon the full video will be on the YouTube channel. So please do go there and see all the GELE display and all that. So the mother and daughter GELE exhibition. How did your daughter find out?
Oh my days. She was.
How many years did you practice?
I've got a 3-year-old Taraulua, and so I told her, oh, you're going to tie this GELE, and she was so happy because luckily my younger sister came visiting a while ago, so she gave me that GELE. Because I really love, especially for Sunday, I don't like to just wear English. I like to, you know, look good and in my African attire and everything. So I told her, please, can you give me this GELE? She said, okay. Look, thank God, if not, I wouldn't have had any GELE to use for my daughter. I just said, okay, let me just tie it, and I made it like a bow. And she was really happy. And my son was saying, where is mine? You felt left out, and I don't worry, next time I'm going to get you a filler. And
that was another thing we didn't put in, but I'm sure when we do the big one, which is on International Women's Day, we're actually going to include the boys to kind of showcase how, maybe for example, you're going for
the bowler hats. That's what we call it. Back in the Niger Delta, you know, you have that beautiful hat and the walking stick.
And in most cases, like you're wearing the pink GELE, your husband will want to wear a matching hat. So if you didn't come for the Black History Month event, you honestly missed. Honestly, you missed that.
You did.
Hopefully, you're very lucky that we still have International Women's Day, where we're still going to showcase, you know, the GELE exhibition. You know, the exhibition was wonderful. You and your 2 daughters, honestly, it was so
I loved it. I'm like, oh my God.
And the way you walked majestically, you know, with that full confidence, you were not rushing.
No, I didn't even want anybody to rush me because this was my pride. And you know what? My daughter was so excited about the program, even from home. And I was wondering, she selected her scarf. I have a lot of them. I'm a Niger Delta woman, you know, so, but she selected, you know, what the one she wants, a new one, a matching color, you know, and she was so excited from home, you know, so I was like, you know, I said, oh, that's nice. And so it was just so wonderful coming out with my 2 daughters, and you know, a lot of people came after, you know, the show to meet me. How do you do it? You know, how are your children looking so glamorous, so confident, so happy? And I say, you know, it's all about you. instilling the culture in them, telling them how important, you know, their heritage is. That no matter where they find themselves in any part of the world, the heritage will still remain. So it was amazing. In fact, there was a I don't know her name. There was a white lady who was coming after me, you know, and she said, "Please, can I have one of them? Can you do one of them on me?" You know, and it's like we didn't have time, and you know, but it was so amazing to know, like you said, something that probably we didn't appreciate, and other people are appreciating it. If you are an African, you out there, we're telling you, you need to start appreciating what you've got, your culture. The GELE wrap is the beauty of the woman. If you've not tried it, maybe one of these days, you know, you need to do a program where you can show them how to do it.
We're going to have different series of this talk show. Trust me. We're going to have different series where we'll actually bring someone to come and tie. But even on that day, we actually did that exhibition. You know, we wanted to capture because, you know, the white people, the Asians, they don't understand why we are so dramatic about, you know, we are wonderful. Nigerian women, we are unique. Nigerian, we are so unique. We are, you know, when we come out, they just know. You don't have a choice than to recognize that somebody has come out. So we really wanted to capture that.
In Piccadilly, I came by bus today to this show, and just rushing to get my bus in Piccadilly, a lady said, "Oh, this gorgeously dressed lady, you know, can I have a one?" Yeah, just right there in the Piccadilly Center. So you see what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And I was all smiles, you know. I said, I'm in a hurry.
I'm always proud to wear my, even when I'm going for meetings and I'm going to wear, you know, like a trouser or jeans, I love to wear my Ankara, especially in October when we're celebrating Black History Month. You will always see me with at least something to tell you that this is a proper African Nigerian woman, because I'm proud of my culture and I don't want it to die. We want to preserve our culture for our children, for our children's children. You know, one thing about the Asians, you see them with their beautiful clothes, and you know, I'm so happy that Nigerians are doing that as well. But what we want to do is to make sure that our children do not forget our culture. Our children do not forget. And I remember when I started it, and I was telling my daughter and her cousins that you guys are going to tie. Oh, auntie, no, I don't. But you know, they started enjoying it, and when they came here for rehearsal, it was and I'm thinking, oh, these children, are they going to disgrace me on that day? Are they going to disgrace me? But did you see the confidence?
Beautiful.
In all of them?
Even to the smallest one.
Even to the smallest child. They were happy doing it. They were excited. They now know why it is important, you know, for them to have GELE. One said, our culture, our pride. Yes, thank you. You know, it's our pride. We cannot, but, you know, appreciate what we have been giving. Our culture, you know. Sorry, just hold on. So we need to appreciate that as well.
And to take you back to part of the history, you know, okay, let's say what is GELE now? GELE is, you know, head wrap. And GELE is gotten from Yoruba, you know, language, and you know, and like I said in that research I did, before decolonization, before they came to us and everything, we used to wear our dresses, our traditional wear most of the time, and you know, our head wrap. Women, we always, you know, wear tie hair and everything. And why they do that is because it's part of religious reasons, because you know, in Nigeria then there were so many Orthodox churches, and you dare not go to church without tying your head. I know that my grandma, I cannot even you can't go to the mosque without tying your hair, you know. So it was part of religious reasons, cultural reasons, like a dress like a Niger Delta. I could tell that, oh, this person is a Niger Delta woman. The Yoruba people, you could tell, oh, this person. Hausas, the way they, you know, wrap their veil. So it was like kind of identity. You could tell, you know, where they are coming from. And it was something of class as well. Because if you are, you know, like Lagos people for show. And if you want to look people,
show.
you know, if you want to do a party in Nigeria and you want to make it classy, you go for their shebi, you know, the expensive ones and all of those things. So it was a thing of
Sorry to cut you short. You and I know have been, because it's a show. You've been talking a lot about Ashoibi.
Okay.
Some people might not know what you mean by Ashoibi. You know.
No, if they want to know, just wait for our next project.
Yeah, okay, but for me, Ashoibi is family clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if you're in Nigeria, we are people person.
We wear uniform.
Yeah,
Okay.
uniform.
Yeah.
Like,
Beautiful.
you know, like if someone is doing something now,
Yeah.
then okay, well, my friends take this, my family take this, so we all come
Together
to
in
identify
the same
ourselves,
kind of colors
and
beautiful.
everything like that. So it's so unique, like, and like you said, you can't dress. You're like a queen now. You cannot go without your crown.
Yeah.
You're complete when you're yes.
I like that description.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your girl is like
It's
your
your
crown.
crown.
Like,
Yeah.
excuse me, I'm
Yeah.
here. You know.
You know.
That's what it is. Like, you know, like if the English person will wear the suit and you know all the tie, and then you can't dress now say
No, you
the
put
tie.
on your tie.
You're
Exactly.
not complete.
Yeah.
You're not so for
Yeah.
ours is a traditional wear. And that is, for a woman, you need to put on your scarf.
Yeah.
For a man, you put on your
The bowler hat.
your
It's called the
hat
bowler hat.
and everything. And like I was saying in that time, you know, when the cultural thing was now on the decrease, people were not proud of their heritage again. So later they now made it that doing our work on Fridays, you know, people now wear traditional wear to work and everything, you know. So gradually started coming back. People started, you know, now they now understood what it meant to be independent. That it doesn't mean that I will now have to go and be a white man. It means that, you know, we have our own powers as well. We can be who we are. We can, you know, like trade with international bodies and everything. So we now there are so many jobs in this GELE aspect.
Yeah.
You know, see those people that came to start GELE that day. Like £10 off. You know.
Even just when you mentioned the religious one, I remember when we were growing up, you're going to church, you want to tie GELE. But after some time, if you're a worker in church, you're not allowed to wear your traditional wear. You have to dress, you know, instead corporate. That's what I didn't understand. That those days you will see a pastor with agbada, the pastor's wife is dressed like this, or then all of a sudden all that just wear out. And every time I keep asking myself, will a white man actually, you know, tie agbada while preaching on a Sunday? No. So where did that just go? I think we need to bring that back. It's about confidence. It's about believing who we are. And now we have different styles. If you say, oh, agbada, maybe it's tough still. But let Bishop Daosa, all his life he wore that, and he was able to preach well. Richard Jaffo, even in the mosque, the imams, they wear all that.
That's one beautiful thing you just said. And I don't I've seen an imam wearing
a suit.
It's
not,
you know, it's not just right.
I think even at the show, the counselor, you know, was talking about, she was so proud of her jalabia. You know, when she was introducing herself, she said, you know, this is me, the jalabia I'm wearing, this is who I am, you know. So they're proud of who they are and what, you know, they are. So we should be proud of, you know, what we are. No matter, you know, about religious beliefs.
It would be good if you know, a foreigner goes into church, or most they always wear the traditional one. But I would like it where a foreigner goes into an African or a Nigerian church and actually see all this GELE, rather than us looking at like them. It's because we don't appreciate what we have, whether we like it or not. Otherwise, whether you're tying to wrapper or whatever it is you're wearing, you can still serve. As an usher, you can I think
one thing they will say is like, okay, maybe it's not comfortable.
But at the end of the day, this is very comfortable.
That's what I was gonna say right now.
No. Maybe they would have said that before. For instance, the ashoke you're talking about, the ones in them olden days were really, you know, like hard and strong. But technologies change all of that. You have a showcase, they are pure silk, you know, they are soft, you can, you know, use any kind of fabric, you know, even the George, you can see the George I'm wearing, you know, I can't stand, but if I show you, those days they used to have the very strong ones. Now you have the ones that are soft, they are so, soft on your skin. What I have, like the blouse, you have, you know, voile and different kind of fabrics being used. Even the GELE, you know, it's not as big, it's not as strong, you know. So for people from the Yoruba part, you have the silk, you know, as showcase that is so easy, it goes round. For us, you know, you can have what has here is GELE. So you have different kind of fabric. If you're the type that you don't like something that is strong or heady, you can, you know.
Yeah, like this Ankara
buy
now,
the
you can
soft
make
one.
it just a little.
Even the Ankara,
smaller.
like you said, is
Yeah.
even being used as
Wow.
headwrap in different. Dr. Rima Bell, you
Yeah.
know.
It's not
Hi, if
every-
you're watching me, Rima Bell, I appreciate you. We love you because of what you're doing in the society. You know, she will have her scarf in
Anytime.
even the normal Ankara. She will put
Yeah,
it,
she
you know,
will
make it
always
beautiful,
beautiful.
and that is a symbol of an African woman.
Oh, Mommy Vera, she said we are proud of you, ladies. We are proud of you too.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Maria
watching.
Joseph
That's the
says-
Mama Manchester,
Yeah.
the Mama of
She
Manchester.
is. Maria Joseph says, my Nora has not stopped talking about it. You
Oh.
know Nora, she's
Yes.
from Edo State, and the way she dressed like a princess, that she is actually, you know, you could see the confidence, you know. It's like they felt so special.
Yeah.
And that's one beauty of Gele or our traditional
Yeah.
wear. It just boosts that confidence, you know,
Yeah.
when you put it on. When you put it on. Mara said that was her first time wearing it. I think a lot of children that day was their first time of
Yeah.
actually putting on Gele. Then talking about wanting to showcase a typical Nigerian preparation, a party preparation. We wanted you to see how, you know, the noise, we can make noise. We are so busy, you check the mirror 10 times, you are checking and checking. So that was the highlight for me, you know. I couldn't just but to, you know, kind of do a video clip for people to see on Facebook, and it's on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And I saw how, you know, it just reminded me of Nigeria when you're, you know, preparing for your wedding.
Wedding, yeah.
You know, and it just took me back how this one is
Yeah.
talking, the other person
Yeah.
is eating,
Yeah.
another person is tying their makeup. It showcased a
Yeah.
typical Nigerian. I don't think any other project has been like that
No.
before. And if you go on
And
Twitter,
that unity, you know,
Yeah.
that oneness.
It was
You
there.
know, even if people are quarreling in Nigeria, when there is a party, forget you. Everybody's just
It's
together
just
doing stuff, and
yeah,
you know, it's
Yeah.
really played out that day.
it played
Like
out.
Nigeria is all about, you know, family. We are
Yeah.
family oriented. We are
Yeah.
friends oriented.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you cannot just win alone. Like my family must. You know, like my family are there watching me right now. You know, that they will always have your back. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that really is.
Yeah.
And-
I'm talking about adjusting. I was adjusting on my way up, to,
That's
you know,
what
in
I
the bus,
said.
and they were looking at
That's
me.
what
I was
said.
still doing this and doing that, you know.
When I went to the People's Museum to, you know, to talk about this Gele, the women were like, really? You know, they used to just think that we wear it maybe just to church, and I was talking about it. And I'm surprised on Twitter how they were retweeting, you know, and they were, you know, we should have come. I said, don't worry, International Women's Day, you'll be there. Then another thing was to actually thank these women who came to tie Gele. You know, we had a very big challenge because everybody saw the beauty of it, but they didn't know that we had a lot of challenges. There were so many challenges. I remember exactly a week before the event on a Saturday, I was just relaxing with a cup of tea in London, and I had a call from the person who was to actually tie the Gele on that day, and sadly we couldn't use it. I was so disappointed, and I think I even cried because knowing that Saturday is a busy day for people who tie Gele, and there were parties and ceremonies. I was thinking, how do you showcase Gele without having someone going to tie it? I remember I said, okay, ID can tie, Mommy Vero can tie. Okay, maybe I'll beg Erima, but we needed a professional who
There's a
can
difference
actually
with the
tie
professional.
different ties.
Shout out to those ladies. 1 minute.
Yeah.
I was looking like
I was calling Tope. She was on Instagram, you know, looking for Gele. People, I would call them, and they would say, oh, that day I'm busy. But do you know what? They were actually tying Gele for people that were coming for the events, you know. But what I liked about them, the women said, you know, you always help people, and I think we can't come and sacrifice that. So to Abigail, to Yemi Rose, honestly,
Kudos, thumbs up.
thank you.
I have
You guys
never met Abigail before.
Amazing.
Yeah. I've never met Abigail on one. I think she's tied my hair once.
They're on
the party.
Instagram, please check their
But
handles.
you know, she had tied the volunteers Gele, and she came to the hall with them. just because she knew that we were struggling.
Yeah.
And you know what? She stayed to the end.
Yeah.
Yemi Rose came all the way from Berry, and she said, "Auntie, you know that today is a busy day, but I'll come." She was in my house from 8 a.m. We tied one day. We said, "Okay, let's go to." And she was saying, "No, Auntie, it's raining. Are you sure people will come?" Then she tied Gele. I think she even lost count. And do you know the amazing thing? They didn't even collect that much from me.
No.
Beautiful.
So to Abigail, to Yemi Rose, to everyone, Mommy Vero, everyone who tied Gele, Precious. At the end, we had like 6-7 women who were ready to tie Gele. That was a very big
And guess what? You know, with the video you did, it
Which
was
one
so
was
the Gele time, you know, was
Yeah.
being,
It's on
showcased.
YouTube,
It's on
yeah.
YouTube. But my daughter videoed it.
Did she? She
Yes.
needs to send it to me.
And then went
please.
back home and was looking at it. Trust me, the next Sunday she tied my Gele.
Wow.
I wish I'll give it to her not to put it.
Empowering.
Wow.
And I got to
Beautiful.
church and they were like, "You look gorgeous." And I said, "It's my daughter." No, the women were like, "No, it can't be BKB." I said, "BKB did my Gele, because of that video she's watched." So, like, it's saying it's also an avenue to make money.
Money, yeah.
You
to
know,
learn
whether
new
you like
skills.
it or not, to learn new skills. And, who knows? It might take you to,
I'm even going to
you know,
learn
places.
That's one of the end, because a lot of our women, most time we say, "Oh, we don't get job, maybe there's no office job." This is also an opportunity to learn new skill. If just that video clip could make your daughter learn how to tie. Imagine if you have to come for sessions.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in learning how to tie Gele and you want to make it a business, yes, we will set up the time where, Abigail, Yemi Rose, they are on ground to do those sessions for us as well. We want people to learn new skills. It's so much money. On a Saturday, I don't know how much those women make.
£5 is the minimum.
Within 1 minute,
The minimum £5.
So if you tie 20 Gele on a Saturday, you're making £100 in less than
That's it.
That's good.
What job can
And you
really?
definitely have more than 20 women on
in a party.
Yeah.
Another highlight for me was the Gele cake.
You should
Oh.
not forget
I need to sell my market.
cake.
Yeah,
Sell your market.
Tope creations. I make cake and all that. So, and it was like, how was I going to,
Put
do
Gele.
the Gele and everything? Let me give a good shout out to Bola of Cake by Beams. She's my good friend. I was like, please, so she really helped me. She gave me ideas and we put together, and it came out really nice. And the taste, they're like, "Oh my God, it was really nice," and it was so
really
yeah.
nice.
It was,
And even that cake, I didn't put it. Thanks to all our volunteers and trustees. When you work with people who are so passionate, you just go far. I'm telling you, that's one of the reasons we go far, because when I say, "Oh, this is what we need to do," they just take it beyond my imagination. When Omono came and said, "Oh, and Benny, what about cake?" I'm thinking, okay, this is not a magazine. And they brought this idea of, let's cut up and she will be able to do Gele cake for us. So to all the volunteers, to ID, to Tope, to the trustees, oh my God, to Omono, Roots, Maria, I can't even name all of them, even to arranging the hall. Honestly, even the person that owns the hall, she said, I think you are blessed with these people. In the rain, they were
Talking about highlights, she's forgetting my Tope. You showcase yourself. What about me?
No, I'm finished with you. I'm not finished with you. Finished because you cannot, honestly, I was waiting for her to talk about the cake. Because you cannot have a typical Nigerian party
without
with cake and without music.
And jollof rice.
And jollof rice.
Food, good rice, good rice.
Talk about the food. Let me get
the food was mine. Jollof rice. We call it, let's not say they call it now, we call it red rice here.
No, jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
I'm just teasing. It's not jollof rice. And it was so tasty. Honestly, spicy and perfect.
The event was just
nice.
To me, ticked all the points.
Yeah.
The venue was perfect. People were happy.
Feedback.
People were happy there.
I think the highlight for the Niger Delta troop dance on that day was the fact that we had our beautiful, Gele on, You know, my daddy. Thumbs up to Mama Vero. She's our mama in Manchester, you know, who did the dance. And, you know, some people told me, they say, how did you do it? You have the grandma, you have the mom, and then you have the daughter. So in 3 generations, you know. And, you know, the beauty about the head wrap, if we talk about the synergy of the whole thing, the dance, was that while we were dancing with the head wrap, there was this beauty. Somebody told me, how were you smiling, you know, with the GELE, and it was going with the dance, you know. A lot of people enjoyed it. In fact, after the, you know, the dance, people came to me and said, you know, well, from today, I'm going to get my daughter to start, you know, evolving, learning how to dance, learning the culture. A particular lady said, you have taught me something. That you could teach your daughter how to dance, and she's dancing, you know, in the diaspora, you know, away from home, so well with the GELE. The GELE didn't feel heavy on her when she was dancing.
No, and she danced so effortlessly.
I know.
You know, we also do this project, dance the strength of a wonderfully made woman. So just you combine that to GELE, the beauty of a wonder. So combining your strength and your beauty, it was so nice to bring that culture. You know, I was thinking, which Nigerian dancers can we get? You know, so when you came up with this Niger Delta, please, I honestly hope that you keep it up, and looking forward to partnering with you as well. You know, to bring that culture, even in the prison, when you danced, you saw these white ladies coming to dance.
Oh no, the lady Anastasia, she came to me and said, oh my God, this is the best I've seen this lady in the prison, you know, being so... I was close to tears. I know, it was so touching, you know.
And it's giving them hope.
No, honestly, you know, the two beauty, the part of the program that was was when she was giving her speech, you know, and talking about the head wrap, and she talked about the confidence part, you know, of, you know, the reason why we tied the head wrap. And some of them, I think, when we wanted to tie, that was why they were rushing for. And honestly, as soon as we tied it, they were laughing, that they were happy. There was this confidence.
That I never remembered. Something like,
even during the dance, some of them came to join us, and they didn't want us to stop, you know.
They didn't, they
were
telling us,
it was amazing.
And we had to say yes, but we're actually going because we had another thing to do in Manchester as well. So that's just the beauty of it, you know, building one's confidence.
It's so important.
As a woman, or even as a man in general, as a human being, you cannot go far without confidence. Whether in your workplace, in school, in your religious home, wherever it is, you need that confidence. So we try to look for projects that actually builds confidence, and we've done that for the past 7 years. You know, at every event we do, I always say, oh, this is the best that we have done. Oh, this is the best that we come out with confidence. The last one we did in December, which was the magazine launch, I always say we are still doing the magazine project. It's our time. So if you have any success story and you want people to see your success story, please send us your write-up and the picture, a beautiful picture of you to include in the magazine. And don't forget this GELE, we're going to bring out a magazine as well, the GELE project magazine. You know, so I was saying, oh,
that's the GELE.
This is the best event we have done. But after this GELE event, I must say, you know,
it's the best of the best.
This was
the best.
A knockout.
For now,
everything was perfect. Tope, you agree with me?
Oh my God,
everything. I think you're becoming they call it genius, isn't it?
Mama, let me not take that credit because
thank you.
We've got event planners, we've got people in other positions that actually put all this up. You know, you can't be a leader and just not work with people. No. You can't be a leader and not learn to delegate and make people believe that they can do it. And that's the uniqueness about Wonderfully Made Woman. And talking about timekeeping, I have never done an event for more than 3 hours. And in that 3 hours, we can capture everything, including the dancing and the eating and everything. People came after 1. And the hall was already cleared.
Good.
They're like, I was so happy.
Right on time.
People came to 1 and we were already eating. So the event was for level to 1 and it was for level to 1. So that's what we do, you know. And somebody also asked, a few people have asked, you know, recently, how come, you know, you just like to promote people, you know, the GELE. I think what worked for me was seeing faces of people that I know, and that's what we're about, showcasing our women, empowering them, building them. You know, when we're going to do projects, I'm thinking, why would I go on Google to look for a woman who has tied GELE when there are so many wonderful women in Manchester that have tied GELE with beautiful pictures, you know. And I was bringing out these pictures. We just want to promote women. We want to celebrate women in Manchester. So from now,
and I think I know. I think when you talk about this, is, you know, one of your, you know, high moments in your career. I will say, because the word wonderfully made women, that was the first thing that attracted me to you. You know, inspires, you know, every woman, just even without anything. And so you know, doing a program that will make a woman feel wonderful, you know. So with that, for we Africans, when we have our head wrap, you know, and all that, we feel we're wonderfully made, you know. So it's such a caption, you know, and it just, you know, talk about what you think. Like, you know, it's amazing.
Your energy.
Amazing. You know,
negativity. Like you're very positive.
I know.
So it's very, very contagious.
I know.
So if you're with her, you can't just be, you know. You need to be positive.
Amazing.
It's really good what you're doing.
What we try to do, I know that a lot of Africans, especially Nigerians, when they are showcasing people, they want to look for celebrities or pastors or pastors' wife or leaders. For me, we want to celebrate that ordinary woman doing extraordinary things.
Exactly.
If you look at the pictures we have used, you know, they are not pastor's wife or one community leader or owner of charity. I just saw pictures and I said, I want to promote these people.
Of passionate people.
Exactly. I want to promote, and even with the magazine, that's what we are doing. We are not going to look for people up there. You know, even if you have a cleaning business, you have a catering business, whatever it is that you have achieved is a success story. And that's what we want to celebrate, you know. So this GELE project is until March, where we'll do our International Women's Day. Then we will launch the GELE magazine, maybe in May. I will also keep you updated. So please do go on our YouTube channel to check those video clips. And thanks to this wonderfully made man, you know, the video man who just, I don't know how, he came at a time where we had lost hope about doing talk show. And since then, he's just been so passionate, volunteering. We're not even paying him. Please, we need people to support us financially so he can get paid for his time. And for those of you who always complain, you know, how come you don't come every week? My God, if you pay me, I will come every day on talk show. I have so many topics, but it's about time, it's about resources as well. Don't forget that we actually deal with real life issues. So even if I have set time to do a show and there's a woman who needs me, I would rather prioritize that and help that woman. We want to meet women at the point of their need, you know. So, but if you pay and you're sponsoring us, even if I'm not here, I'm sure ID and Tope can just jump in, you know. And we want to encourage women who love what we do, and you just feel you want to be part of this talk show. You know, it doesn't have to be me. You know, just come on a Friday and we talk, you know, encourage one another, build the confidence of men and women out there, you know, so that we can be better, and also to promote that community cohesion, you know, to live in unity, to be one, so that we can have that united city. So our children grow up in love is very important. So that's what we're doing, So thank you to this video, Mr. Pius. Thank you so much to Atiniki Badmos. Thank you so much. Always on point, always available for me, and to everyone who contributed to the success of the Black History Month. I want to really say a very big thank you to you. And of course, we wouldn't have done anything without the Heritage Lottery Fund and Manchester BME Network. We want to say a big thank you to the organizations. And just before we go, 1 minute, what advice do you have for people about celebrating our culture?
I want to say, just keep on, just showcase, let them learn and anything about you, even though it's ekaro, ekpele, and please always wear a smile, believe in yourself. There's a better tomorrow. There's just go there, show up. You never know who is watching. Just be you, be happy. God bless.
And you?
Yeah.
Madam Niger Delta.
Yeah, that's me, Niger Delta. I think I want to buy a idea about, showcase, if you don't present yourself in your African culture, how is anybody going to know about it?
Yeah.
So what she's doing is, telling us that be proud of who you are. Try to, start wearing. She told you about how she had lost touch of wearing GELE and all that when she came, to the diaspora. But she's trying to, get, involved again. So my advice for us is that try and get, in touch with your culture, whether you're Yoruba, whether you're like me, the Niger Delta. Try and get what is, comfortable for you. There's always something out there that will be comfortable. For me, I love beads. I love my GELE. I love, for you, you might not, like the bead. You might just like something like, what Tope has, the head wrap. You might just like the gown, what I know is wearing. There's something out there for you that your child will look at and emulate and know that this is your heritage and this is your culture. And I just feel, honestly, that you shouldn't stop. Just keep at it, keep encouraging also that
definitely, as long as the money is coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's been my pleasure
coming.
being on the show.
Yeah, thank you. And before you go, we have 4 GELEs here. So I want you to choose one each.
Oh.
You can't come for a GELE.
Oh, this is so
GELE.
amazing.
Did you actually think I brought it for decoration?
Yeah. I think that we go for the gold. Gold is royalty.
So, thank you so much. And maybe the video man will have to choose one for the wife.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to go on our YouTube channel, Wonderfully Made Woman. And also, please follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @WMadeWoman, because that's where we actually share all the stuff that we do and the help that you can get from Wonderfully Made Woman. Until same time next week, always remember that you are unique, you're beautiful, there is no other person that looks like you, and most importantly, you are wonderfully made. Thank you and bye.
Thank you.
Bye.